What are some small tips about how to be a better friend? Listen, listen, listen. And honesty, even when it hurts sometimes. Don't let it always be one person starting the conversation. Everyone's saying listen, which is good, so I'll pick something else. Pay attention to things they like. Favorite activities, or food or drinks. It comes in handy when they're feeling down or for gift ideas. Also, remember their birthday. Be yourself, no matter what. You should always be a shoulder to cry on so your friend knows that he or she can rely on you if he or she is feeling down for whatever reason. Listen. Don't be selfish. One-sided friendships are the worst. Lastly, know and adhere to your friends' boundaries. Listen and don't interrupt. If you don't understand, say so. Listen. Take care of yourself first. Being the psychologist of your friend group 24/7 takes a big toll on your mental state. Be there for your friends. But don't set yourself on fire to keep them warm. Sometimes people just need to vent. You don't have to come up with solutions or ways to fix the problem. Just listening is sometimes preferable. Everyone's saying, listen. But don't forget to follow up. How did X go that you were talking about last week? Quote. Give them a call, a text, or even just stop by their house. Don't wait for them to contact you. Don't judge. Be the safe space for them to open up. Doing things that show that you think about them when they're not around. Like taking pictures of things that remind you of them. Or if you're reading things and see something related to their hobby or some habit they have, share it with them. Also remember things they've told you and bring it up later so they know you not only listen to them but retain the things they've said to you because you value them. Have their back even when they aren't there. Genuinely take an interest in their well-being. Check in on them after their new date, interview, death of a pet, or whatever. Root for their success and be supportive. Get out of the mentality of, I like this person because of how they make me feel, and start being concerned about how you make others feel. Say please and thank you. Also always check if you are invited. Nothing worse than having to say to a friend, sorry you aren't invited. Don't assume that you're invited to every event. Let your friends know that you love them. It doesn't matter how. Just make sure they know you do. Remember the things that are important to them. Be honest with them. Take care of them when they need it. And simply just remind them sometimes using your words. There's no greater feeling in the world than knowing someone gives a shit about how you're doing. Be that person who gives a shit and the rest comes easy. Not everyone needs to be your friend. Pick friends based on common interest and ideology. Be considerate but not too much. Listen your friends. Okay? It really pisses off when someone talking and talking, but never listens other people. Be specific when they're in need. People always say, tell me what I can do, and usually do so from a genuine place. But it's much more effective to say, I'm going to bring you dinner, or, I'll watch the kids while you deal with that, or, I will whatever. That actually reduces their burden proactively and they can still say no if they really don't want it. Be open-minded and willing to try new activities. Having fun shit to do together beats sitting there, staring at each other. Once in a while let them know they are loved. Ask them if they are today or if their day is going well. Send them a photo of something when you think of them. Very small but very impactful. Make your friend a priority. Don't have to be above you family or significant other, per se. But if you are planning on doing something or having a get-together, don't wait to contact people last minute. Or only contact them when you need help moving. If they are truly your friend, value what they have to offer and don't push them to the bottom of the totem pole of select invites. And as a major add-on to this, learn how to respect and value your friend's time. Again, if you know you plan on throwing a bonfire at the end of the week or even last minute, but you still have time in the day to notify your friend early on, then do so. Don't wait till just half an hour before the event. and shoot them a text about stopping over. Then get bent out of shape when they are either too tired to make it, or have their own plans by that time of day. Also, the best way in which to be a better friend is truly not only listen to them, but look at and consider their situation or circumstances. I don't know how many times I've read stories where a bride wants all her friends and family at her wedding, but don't want their kids there. And I'm sure for some of the guests, they would like some time away from their kids too. But the reality of the situation is that not everyone can afford childcare like that. Heck, even getting to the event and getting a gift and all that is expensive enough. So instead of being the friend that bitches about people bringing their kids or won't show up because of the kids, why not consider that beforehand and plan accordingly? I.e., to either get together with these friends before the wedding for a small get-together if they can't make the wedding, or find a way to offer childcare at the wedding. But don't act like you didn't know your friend's situation before your wedding. Everyone says listen, which I agree and was about to say. And listening doesn't mean shaking your head every time they talk, it means asking questions about the subject that they talk about. That's a way to make someone talk more. Also, something that I unfortunately learned the hard way. When they talk about something they like or are passionate about, don't talk about yourself and what you like. Just ask questions. That makes everyone excited and they remember the time they spend with you as a good time.